It's great skirmishing. If it comes down to mid to late game team fighting, though, much easier for OMG to execute. Huge front line. Big back line. Now started the Wolves. Wanted to get to level 2 first. Could be a smite fight over it. Secured by Junhao. Moam being run away. Flash on forward. Blast cone out. That was Camille trying to get on in. Starry had to flash to get on the other side. Wacko flashes into her. Both AD carries now down that. But remember, Lee Sin has level 2. That could be problematic. Wacko chunks. Rosie Love running away. Trying to get out of here. Does so. OMG, their health bars aren't fantastic. Q into the backline. Flash from Wojak with the hook shot. Harry will fall afterwards, but it's still the lit Scion with the second life available. Can run at people like Saber, who need to flash away. Linfeng will likely trade this one out. But look at the Lee Sin damage. Ultra Prime get 3 kills. Maybe dive now, bot side. That could be your play. You need to find value here. That control ward early, hugely valuable. Wacko, though, doesn't have flash. Going to get Audacious charged. I think it's going to be in danger here. Flash for the slow. Looking for something back, but there's just not enough. Oh, they were trying to escape. Nice wraparound from him. Gets that kill. Unfortunately, the Jinx isn't involved. Would have been lovely. Which Jinx does so love. Yuntal Wild Arrows have been the regular first item. But we'll keep our eyes on it. Into a double squishy bot lane as well. Probably quite valuable here. See what that turns into from Starry. Junhao about to face check the Braum. Will safeguard out to safety. Hang though, now in danger. Gets hit by the Sonic Wave. And a follow-up with a Scat of the Week. And an Unleashed Power secures a kill for Syndra. Oh boy. Yeah, that one sucks. They tried to get the face check. The problem was, you disengage afterwards. They don't get the stun on the Lee Sin, who just goes right back in where he started. You get the Syndra on the board. 2 stacks on the Dark Seal. And there was always a possibility with a comp like this from Ultra Prime where you can just ruffle stomp the lanes. A lot of it. Not a dead spider. Gonna try and execute here, and Ultra Prime fail the picks. Good shockwave disengages and the flashes keep people alive. Is that to execute? No, Staryu gets the kill. Nicely done. Looked like a fantastic pick, but Braum was there just in time. If you can get to 1 item across the board, then you can start being scarier again. You can certainly look for mid lane where Linfeng does not have flash. We need a monster option here into the stun, into what will be an ult. Cocoon. Gonna be on a bit of a cooldown for a while, and all the while Ultra Prime's bot lane having to back away. Would like them to be laning a bit more aggressively if you could, but it's very hard, and they're understandably backing away from the 2v3. Saber just off vision. Rosie on it though. Kang looking to try and punish. We're gonna wind some people, but the turnaround is available. They thought they picked the spider. They're gonna know it's there. They get 1 back, but Moam surely dies. 1 for 1. TP's come flying. Hang with the Crescent Guard, trying to get as much down as they can. Does get 1 back. 2 for 2 as it stands. Whack over the wall, doing what they can to Saber flashes on over. But so does Harry. Where is the Camille? Still not here. Oh, they're gonna run them all down. Jinx is excited, taking turret shots. Just about survives. Huge difference there in the play because the Starry gets a bet value. Was matching Lunfeng in the mid lane. It was the honest reason why the Camille wasn't there. So it ends up a 4v4, yes, but the big deal there for me is Starry got to play the fight. Wacko did not. Gonna try and play for this last grub. 4 for 2 though. Gonna be a 2 for 1 that time. Teleport's like flying on through. That's not a great angle. Harsh arrow is decent, but the bash is pretty scary. Starry gets stunned. Brought down. Lee Sin gets it. Trying to play this one out. Big multi-man stun with the scatter, the weak. Rosie Love repels out to safety. Can still keep chasing here. Ends up being a 2 for 1. OMG still end up with the better end of the draw. Ultra Prime started this game so well, but the composition was always going to be a little rough and ready. It should be the point where they're snowballing, and unfortunately, they're being punished a bit more. This Shin's house now ends up at 5 kills. Heng can look to get this one. Saber doesn't have ult. Linfeng will be able to survive another kill to the Shinsao, who was starting the game absolutely mild. Around team fights, they're actually even going to get first turret here, which is great news for them. Jinx gets that, and the gold lead now in bot lane. 1800 did not defend bot lane properly, did Ultra Prime. They got a couple dragons off it, and that's fine. But now this Jinx is so ahead of curve, and the defense top just wasn't good around that one. They've left a lot to be desired around that, and that is a bit of a learning curve. Arrow, gonna lands onto Hang. Do they want to get more? There's just no follow-up. The arrow goes in, doesn't get any value. The tier 2 falls. They've got 4 grubs. They get Herald on the other side. So there is that. And that gets them. OMG, though, continue to pick up structures. Linfong gets it. And that will be more gold in the pockets of OMG. The thing is, of course, you're now at Soul Point. And it is a Mountain Soul. That is a big win console. It's so valuable. Especially for a team that is a little bit squishy. Kind of relies on surviving to get things like passive shields on Camille, Sterax. Partly off OMG now, starting off things like Atakan. Ultra Prime are going to be forced to fight. Here we go. They know it's happening. We're aware the rest of the team will be an arrow available. The resist getting shredded could be dangerous. Here's a teleport. 5v5. This is going to be OMG's comfort spot. Junhao looking for an angle on in. It's got a ward to work with. Remember, all the resist being shredded will be difficult. Wacko stays alive. The dash major match does good in. Massive damage! Braum's dead. Sion's dead. Backline for Jang. Ensures that Linfong will die to a Hex Tech ultimatum. They have managed to pick up the Atakan at the very least, but there will just be withdrawals, and his star is flashing, trying to get as much as they can. All of the withdrawals are popped. And importantly, they won't have the withdrawals available for this dragon fight. Here we go with the Sion ult that goes kind of nowhere. Scout of the week. Harry, tacked. Chunk, but nothing really more. Dragon started. Vision, mixed. But it was OMG that set it up best first, and that's not great when you're playing a pick comp. Jang looking for a flank angle on this Camille. Linfong and Starry trying to stay safe. Rosie looking at the angle as Wacko's dead! No, Wacko! How do you die there? The rest of your team was looking to pitch down on someone. Jang finds Harry. Have a precision protocol to work with. Backs away. Saber. Big stun onto Hang. Ouch with the Storm Surge after. Rosie looking for an angle. They still want to play this regardless. They want this soul. And Junhao and the Lee Sin can be really hard to outsmite. Jang into the backline. Gets onto Moam. Into the backline instead onto Starry. Trying to bring him down. Doesn't die. The kick into Saber. But he doesn't get to ult him. Oh no. He used ult early. Linfong survives. Starry survives. They get a dragon. Baron's in 20 seconds and they're all damn dead. Jang. Teleport. Be looking to at least claim the first turret of the game for Ultra Prime. Arrow. Actually, that's really good onto Linfong. Can Junhao get in range? The slow! Just about in range, going to get on top of him. Ward kick back. The shockwave doesn't land. And Saber get a massive pick. In goes Harry, but it's a little too little. It's a little too late. That was a nice angle. In a minute. Ultra Prime really, really want that. Ashe, 2 items. Got themselves the Last Whisper as well. Not a bad component. The Kraken Slayer PD allows you to try and glide away from all the people jumping for your own head. Xin Zhao, Braum, Orianna, all very capable of following up. And people jumping at you, finally get that top turret, and that really helped. Ultra Prime giving this up. They might want to rush Dragon Baron instead. Try and play for the fact they're on Soul Point, and OMG would just be getting a second. Oh, difficult. Yijang going to give an opportunity to shove up topside. 1,000 gold difference in the bot lane. Yeesh. Camille is getting stronger. 2 items completed is valuable. Saber and Junhao will be known quantities. And the vision control just goes right back where it started. Hung will be spotting people out. Decent double scout of the week. May need to flash here. Flash to flash. Arrow comes on through. Lands onto Moam. But the fern round onto Saber will just be too much. Dead to rights. The rocket does its work. And the wraparound gank and the lack of vision control hurts them again. I think we're going to game 5, guys. Baron started. Jang's going to try and just get as much value on the split push as they can before that. I think we're going to try and see some interrupts. There is still a Lee Sin. Can look to try and get in and steal this. He steals it! At the angle. Junhao times it. Immaculate. Taken low by a Storm Surge. Needs to be a bit wary. Jang looking for an angle. Oh, if they can catch the Xin Zhao here. They've caught them. Massive moment. That is the dead Xin Zhao. Could the Crescent Guard buy some time, but you don't win the 1v1 versus Camille. They can keep going. Mo, I'm now in danger. Gets jumped on. Does Rosie love, though? Oh, my God. Jinx. Jang now in danger, trying to get a bit of a healing. The rocket with lethality empowered onto a level 11 Elise means you don't survive. Saber in danger. Has got to flash. Being slowed. Oh, my days, this Jinx. How? It's a level 16 Cinder, it doesn't matter. Trying to get into the backline, does get on Starry. Massive pickoff. The GA buys time. Wacko trying to trade on out. Your damage is largely dead. Jung is here. This Camille could break the ankles. Decimating smash and the cleanse from the Chaos keeps the Oriana rolling, but Moab surely dies. Backing away. Harry dead. Flash over the log flag and Jung does it. Harry in zombie form. I thought that Jinx deleting the 2 carries would be enough. It is not. There's a third. There is another. There is always another. Soul secure this time around. GA completed for the Camille. Baron we go. The Soul will be so valuable. That offers a lot of resist into the Jinx, who doesn't have Flash, doesn't have Cleanse. Neither, for the matter, does Linfeng have that. Starry needs to be aware Baron will go down, but what about the fight afterwards? Arrow lands onto Linfeng. Junhao hopping away, needs to stay alive. Harry, chunked out low, is not that tanky into all the damage at this point in the game. Saber got slowed! Saber got slowed, he's stuck on the Trumpers! Dead! Oh, they tried to wrap around, they tried to find some of the arrow lands, they just can't get through everyone. The death ball works this time, and they can keep running through mid. Hang on, they got a wave. The resets need to be faster than this. I think that's just inhibitor gone. Starry's got GA. Oh my days, the man advantage. You got the Soul. It's just not going to win you the game, is it? I think we're still going to game 5. I think we might still be. They've got Baron. They've got so much damage. This Jinx is excited. Cleansed briefly. Massive damage onto Linfeng with the precision protocol. The inhibitors are down. The Elise dies. So does the Elise into the backline. They get onto as many members as they can. And I think we're just seeing a selection, a panoply of kills donated to Starry. Harry claims 1. And the Nexus still falls. OMG bring us to game 5. The early start was not capital.